Hello, this is History Shorts with the Artifactual Scholar. Today, I'll be talking about Justinian's plague. After the decline of the Western Roman Empire in the late 5th century, the center of imperial power and the mantle of Rome's legacy shifted eastward to the city of Constantinople. There, the emperors of what would come to be called the Byzantine Empire sought to maintain the traditions and grandeur of the Roman state. In 527, Justinian, a talented, ambitious military commander, ascended to the throne as the new emperor of Byzantium. He set about to rebuild the Roman Empire by conquering the territories that had been lost in the West and codifying Roman law in a massive compendium known as the Corpus Juris Civilis. In addition, Justinian undertook massive public works programs across his realm, building monasteries, forts, bridges, and perhaps most significantly, churches. In fact, one of the greatest buildings of late antiquity, the Hagia Sophia in Constantinople, was constructed during Justinian's reign. It was during this period of imperial prosperity and success that the Mediterranean region was struck by an unprecedented biological catastrophe, as bubonic plague swept across the empire. The plague emerged out of Egypt in 541. It is likely that the plague had been carried there over trade routes from Central Asia, but it soon spread into the Mediterranean, borne by the merchant ships that carried goods and people across the sea. The primary carriers of the plague bacteria, Yersinia pestis, were fleas who fed on the blood of black rats. The rats, attracted to the grains and other food products coming out of Egypt and North Africa, stowed away on the commercial vessels and were dispersed across the region from Palestine in the east to Rome, Carthage, and Iberia in the west. Even the great city of Constantinople fell victim to the plague. To make matters worse, Europe was suffering the effects of climate change in the 6th century. Contemporary historian Procopius recorded unusually cold weather, including summer snow in southern Italy, that led to poor harvests and eventual food shortages. Compounding the situation, Justinian's wars led to the displacement of many people and created a refugee crisis. It was in this environment that the plague spread. Constantinople, as the center of the empire, was particularly hard hit. Procopius estimated that 10,000 people a day died during the 4 months the plague ravaged the city. Though modern historians dispute that number, it is still thought that up to 5,000 people a day perished. Over the 4-month course of the plague in the city, about 30 to 40% of the population died. Justinian himself contracted the disease but survived, some believe through the miraculous intercession of Saints Cosmas and Damian. Over the next year, the pestilence would tear through much of the rest of Justinian's empire. By the time the plague subsided in 542, an estimated 25 million people were dead. Other episodes of the plague over the next 2 centuries added to that grim total. In all, as many as 100 million people, a quarter of the Earth's population at that time, may have been killed. Throughout human history, infectious diseases have impacted and shaped societies and cultures. Empires have fallen and civilizations have declined due to destructive epidemics and pandemics. Even today, in the 21st century, regional epidemics and global pandemics wreak havoc on nations, economies, and societies. This has been History Shorts. Thanks for watching.